Riverside.
I can never get that right, getting right in the right time. Like
It just goes straight out.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to be like some other show that I know, not a cornhole show, and do like a telethon to get us back on StreamYard.
Maybe they can help.
Yeah. Let me reach over and do something here. Oh, there we go. Light is on now. I didn't have the full studio lighting here, but I do now. Just turn yours up a bit.
I did. I cranked it up a bit because I just want to see me. I love me.
I had because we were in a Zoom hang with some other people before this, and I just had the two side lights on. Didn't have the full on strobe in the front, so we are all good now. We got our second viewer coming up here now. Give a thumbs up, and all those people are in the comments when I made the post about doing the show here. Oh, you're going to be on one of the Jays games on. Guess what? You're all coming here because Jays are down 2-0. You're going to show up here.
Who?
That's right. That is right. Let me do something here. So how's your week been?
This week has been good, Doug. Guess what? Just got back from Nashville.
Yes.
We were just talking to some friends just a few minutes ago, and when I was in Nashville, all I could look at was guitars and pedal boards because I'm like, oh my God, that guy has like 7 little pedals, and I don't know what they do, but I just know from the other podcast we follow, he's got 7. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's kind of what that guy does.
But then the guitar sounds really different, and it sounded cool. I almost blew my voice out, Doug, like literally doing sing-along karaoke.
Well, we did karaoke this weekend at the camper. I didn't partake. I let everyone else kind of do all the singing off, but yeah, because it was Thanksgiving here, because those who do it first do it the best, and hey, fact. I only deal in facts. It's an absolute fact.
It's so cute that you guys think like you own Thanksgiving because you moved it a month before us after we created it.
Is what it is. Good day, Mr. Barry. I can't see it on the left on the right side of my screen, but I can see it on the Facebook feed there. So we got 6 people watching. But yeah, so I am 1 week away. So right now I will be packing the truck 1 week from today to head to Quebec City for open number 1.
Oh, that is during. That's in October, right?
Yeah, this is October, yes.
No, but Quebec is what? Is that our Halloween? Like right by Halloween.
No.
What's the date?
It's the week before.
That's right by Halloween.
It's a week before.
That's right by Halloween. So the week before
Halloween.
All right.
But yeah.
And then after Quebec,
we then have Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is during our Thanksgiving.
No. My birthday.
Our Thanksgiving.
Well, it's nice that you are having a big celebration for my birthday. But yeah.
Yes, it is during that weekend. So we usually have the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off if you work in regular business. not retail, but that is your birthday weekend
Yes, it is.
when Niagara starts and finishes. Will be the DPW Dog Party Weekend.
Yes. It will be. I'll be spending the whole time at the Niagara Falls Convention Center. But hey, be the party.
Hey.
Weekend.
It'll be a party weekend right by the Rainbow Bridge, kids.
Well, yeah, and that's I said to my son, you're gonna come up this, you're gonna go to Niagara Falls for the weekend for the for the stuff, and you didn't even care about the ceremony thing. He's like, do we get to cross the bridge and go over to New York? There's other stuff to do. Good day, Mr. Castro.
Listen, we get all the Americans on here so far. Where are all my Canadian people?
Marky said he played a regional for his birthday. Yeah, I didn't play any this weekend because we were closing up the camper, so we're doing Thanksgiving, doing all that closing up stuff, and I know I did play a bit last night. We did our fun cornhole night at work, which we have to get that out there a bit more. It's we got like 4 or 5 people there, and it's a great thing. Got some people. Some best thing. Look how he spelled it. Thank you, Brian. Brian, we need to get him on. We need to get Mr. Betancourt on.
Who?
That guy that.
Which guy?
I had the koozie here. Where'd the koozie go?
Wait a minute. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Doug.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say I got the koozie someplace.
But I got the patch. That guy right there?
Yeah, I got the wing and a koozie here. It's like I'm ruffling through my tickle trunk here. You don't even know what a tickle trunk is.
I know your tickle trunk from Canada. I don't want to hear about it. I know he was like your uncle or something. I don't want to hear it.
It was in here, and then now it's gone. Oh, that's that receipt. I didn't put that receipt in. See, here's the other thing that really upsets me here. What I do too. Good day, Mr. Stewart. I forget about these here until it's time to start up the next season. I have all the little baggage claim stickers inside the briefcase. Right, so then now I've got like all this dried up glue and stuff in there. Exactly, Brian. Yeah, because this one here is a lot better. It got Simone Dallaire in here watching as well too. He got a little upset with me today. I didn't put him on the ones to watch because you know what? People know to watch you. So put some other people on to watch. See how they're gonna go. I'm the other person. It was Chris right there. Was Mason as well. But we'll see. We've seen how Mason performs in an open. He's kind of good, Mr. Perfect. But yeah. Who are you messing with?
What's that? Nobody. I'm not saying anybody this link.
He's looking on his phone at himself is what he's doing. But yes.
Listen, I'm not up to any tomfoolery right now.
Whatever. I'm expecting someone to just pop up on the screen here.
People might pop up. I mean, seriously.
But yeah, so little stuff going on today in the world of cornhole up here in Canada. I didn't get to see it because I'm not able to see that sort of stuff. Simone, I totally know you were kidding. That's why I sent the oh, this is kind of awkward kind of GIF, right?
What was it kidding about?
Well, because my 3 players to watch for singles was I almost said Rob Halford. We're not even at the start of the season yet. Craig Halford, because I want to see if he is going to continue the way he played in Europe here. Right, keep that momentum going, because he played lights out. I want to see how Dion's going to do his first one, because he usually is a slow starter. Right, and then I hope put Landon, because it's going to be Landon's. Well, he did play in the National, but his first time as a pro at a big open that's not close to where he lives. Right, so I want to see how he's going to do with the travel and all that there stuff. So those are my three. Simone, wait for tomorrow. You probably like tomorrow, I think.
You know, I think because the first one is in Quebec, a lot of the Quebec guys think they're going to finish really high. But I'm not saying anything against anybody, but will the sophomore slump hit a couple of them? You know,
But so the sophomore slump will not pertain to Mr. Dallaire, because this is his rookie. This is his rookie season.
Yeah,
for all that he did last year.
He did a lot last year. So
technically, he is still a rookie.
Technically, he's still a freshman, but
a what?
Freshman,
rookie,
freshman. We're going with high school terms right here.
I got no idea what that is.
Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Ready? Yeah. But could he potentially struggle a little this year? I don't know. He throws great bags, and I'm not going to take anything away from him. But sometimes the second year is tougher than your play-in year, right? Because now you have to prove yourself a little more.
I think he's going to be fine. It was just, my thing is for the teams to watch. There's so many, because there's so many swaps that have been made this year. Yep, that's what my screen over here says, Wayne. 2-0. So all those people that are complaining about the Mariners Blue Jays game, you're all going to be here anyway. So it's that. That's all. He's going to try his best to disappoint you.
No, I don't want him to disappoint me. No, I don't want him to do that. But sometimes it's a little tougher. Listen, I know he can battle through it, right? Simone can battle through it, but sometimes that second, when you get in that first year, because he battled so hard last year, sometimes that you put a little more pressure on yourself, and the Sox might not help.
I'm going to say that, and there comes Russ, because he's a Buffalo Sabres fan. Russ, they may get their first win. I haven't seen any of the Quebec players really have that second-year slump. Right? And as it was pointed out to me, is these guys have already been playing like 7 days a week.
Well, but here's the thing, though, but Simone and company went down to Rock Hill, and they played very well. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but it could, based on prior precedent.
Yeah. Keaton says, if that's the case, he's been in his second year the last 4 years.
Well, it's okay. He'll be there another 4.
I've been there since I started. Okay, now you're getting a pair of socks. And Keaton saying 2-2, Jays hit a home run. That has not come up on my screen yet, Keaton. So, but
I listen. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna put Simone still in my top 3 this year.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah,
he will finish in the top 3.
Now, Simone, if you're still watching, I do have a video on my phone Saying what Russ saying about those Quebec kids are good. Of the one 5-year-old that played like 2 years ago, the first year in Drummondville. I think it was from the first year. What's that kid's name? I know his parents are really good. I'm just not sure of the little guy's name because I was showing it off yesterday because we got some new people. I was like, hey, you don't want to play against these 5-year-olds in Quebec. That's why I stopped playing. But it's just.
Here's the thing: the under 18 crew is dangerous.
Marky. Hey, we like the vowels up here because it's only sometimes why.
It's always why.
Just sometimes.
Marky just knows how to push my buttons. Oh, I dislike that.
Okay, yes, William Poulin. Okay, that's it. No, Keaton, that's Ludwig's the older one of the kids. But yeah, it's William Poulin. Just absolutely amazing.
Here's the thing. I mean, I know in the World Championships this year, Canada maybe struggled a little.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, Doug. I think it was the matchups. It wasn't the players. I think it was the pairings that kind of hurt the team a little bit, where it wasn't as balanced as it has been in the past. Where you maybe should have taken a stronger player and maybe a little less stronger player and mix and matched instead of keeping pairings.
Here's my thing, and I really debated on doing a post Ray Athletics. I know that there may have been a little unrest. Maybe. A couple years ago we had our hockey summit up here because we hadn't won a gold medal in a couple years. Here's my take on this cornhole thing is that yes, the US and Canada here for the most part, we get all the media stuff, right? Because all of our stuff is on because we have so many more events that are just centric to either the US or Canada that we get out there. So much more people see so much more on the live feed stuff. I think that we have so many European players that are so good. Okay, there, Michelle. The Europeans are so good, and people have no idea about them yet.
Well, but I think to your point is disproportionate to to the North America, right? Because you're doing a lot of live feeds in Canada. ACL's doing a lot of live feed stuff in the US. And because a lot of the people that listen don't subscribe to WCO or ACL Europe or, some of the other federations, it's not as big. But some of those players are pretty damn dangerous.
Oh, they are, and that's the thing is that like even our first year going over for the first WCO event, some people may have been upset that I had the U.S., France, Germany, and Canada, which that year it ended up U.S., France, Germany, and Canada tying for third. Just because and now looking because I've had some people on the show. I talked to a lot of people kind of offline. So many of those countries had the household names that we had from all those Scandinavian countries, at least. They weren't there. They didn't make it because there was so many other newer players came in, right? So I think it's just these other countries that have kind of jumped in both feet in the water and they are all ready to go. And once we kind of start knowing about some of them, we're kind of figuring out that they're not that bad.
Well, no, but here's the thing: most of these countries are way more hungry, right? Because they want to make a splash. They want to get bigger. They want to kind of get that notoriety. So a lot of these players are playing maybe not as conservative as some of the other players are playing, and they're getting a little more aggressive. I saw a lot more cut shots, a lot more airmail, a lot
Yep.
more kind of pushes where maybe a lot of times in the US or Canada, people would have gone for that, right?
Yeah.
But they wanted to show what they could do on the world stage. So they got way more aggressive.
G'day, Mr. Sperry, and I think, and you know what? I think it's awesome that Bobby just jumped in there because I want to kind of put it into the first Open, when we had like Sam Finley, Power, McGuffin.
Wait a minute, the first
Duel.
Canada Open.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause I'm kidding. So, yeah.
Well, but I want to clarify. I just
Yeah,
want to
okay.
make sure
Yeah.
that people know.
Is when those first people came up, everybody wanted to play them,
Yes.
right? Rewind a little farther to that. We got the guy that just came in the chat, Bobby Sperry. Everybody wanted to play Bobby, right? Because they want to test their skill against these people that are big and that they know or that they've heard of before.
But here's the thing: when some of these bigger names show up, like Bobby Sperry in Canada, because he was the OG, he literally helped get cornhole into Canada, right?
Yep.
He was the guy that was playing against Jamie Cowan, against Scott, against some of the other big players, right?
Letting other people ride his coattails in a crew cup game.
No, but like everybody wanted to show up to play those guys because they knew the energy was there, right? And then when some of the players have gone to Europe, the Treys, the Adams, the Sam Finleys, all these people have gone there, it literally brings that energy and it creates this buzz within the sport. And I think that's what needs to happen more. The organization that I will not name focuses more on sometimes the college program and bringing players on cruises, where I think it really needs to be more on the international program where you bring them to Europe, to Asia, to South America, to Africa, all these places, pay those players to go there, not their sponsors. You pay them to bring the sport there more and to
say it.
Grow the game. But that's really what it's about. You got to bring those people there because these are the people, Keegan B, right?
Yep.
Keegan B, literally from Australia, watching like at what, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is, like literally watching ACL, traveling halfway, 24, 25 hours across the world, not even the continent, the world, to go to Rock Hill. You got to bring more people in because you have such a small subsection of the universe watching what you do. You have to literally grow that exponentially every year in order to make more money. And you're not going to do that if you're not bringing some of these ridiculous pros to other places to be able to play against that country's best, and not to humiliate or shame anybody, but just to see how far the game is and how it's grown.
Like even I'll be up at like early in the morning. I'll get up, if I happen to be up 4, 5, 6, I'll look on Facebook and I'll see the ACL Europe is live, right? And KT and the guys, I'll kind of check in, see what's going on there, and it just frustrates the wrong word. And I know that as we go west, it's earlier and earlier for some people. their live feeds 5, 10, 12 people, right? That's kind of, I see, wish more people would watch, right? And just see how good that talent is over there, right? Because I think, again, I don't want this to come off the wrong way, because we're started to see it now that we're starting to perfect example here now. And again, Simone Dallaire going down to the States into Rock Hill, right? I will bet you any money in the world, people into those tournaments went and said, "Where is he from?" "Oh, he's from Canada." He's easy, because it's happened to me my first year down in Cherokee in 2018.
Well, but no, but look
Right?
at look at Simone playing in the, I'm going to call it the World Forces tournament.
Well, again, that whole weekend, right? The
Yeah.
whole week, people seeing him down there and said, "Oh, he's from Canada. Yeah, he's not going to be that good," right? Because like I said, it happened to me down in Cherokee. I was actually about to win a game. Guy then realizes that I'm from Canada, is not happy, kind of does some stuff to distract on a possible winning throw, lose the game, but it's there, it's that the and it's the same. Hockey is no different. It's those people that have been playing for longer. Everyone thinks they're up here, and everyone else is down here.
Well,
right? But that's not the case. They are there. The world of cornhole is getting closer and closer.
But you have the world of ego versus true sportsmanship, right?
Yeah.
When you look at it, you have so many people that in their local league are legends, right? I win every week. I get my 60, 80 bucks every week, whatever it is, right? And I'm really good. And then I go on the world stage and
we ain't in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, it's like, listen, Toto, it's just not happening anymore, right? You need that oil can, right? And these people get so burned down by it because someone that maybe was mediocre in your original league is now a way better world stage player because of the game they play, right? They might be a roll bag player. They might be a cut shot player. They might be a block push player. And sometimes, depending on who they match up against, it could be a much better game, right? You can't get that upset when you're playing on Monday night and then you get to Friday night under the lights and you're not doing that good because it's a completely different game. You have a whole other 3 to 4 X factors in that game.
Yep.
You can't judge your practice on how you're going to play in a tournament. You have to practice to get into the tournament, but it all depends on your execution in the tournament as to how you can keep moving forward.
I can't even say it. Barrett.
Is that my guy Mason Stewart right there?
And Mr. Perfect's in here as well too. And I'm seeing welcome Bernie Portalessi into the chat. And Wayne says 4-2 Toronto. It's actually 5-2 to I got it right here. Right.
Mason, stop giving me wait a minute. Is Toronto up 5-2?
Toronto's up 5-2.
Oh, that's crap. Mason, stop rooting for them.
Hey, look, another thing, we talked about this off here. we go and we acknowledge the chat. The chat is here. We are here for you, chat. Unlike the last series against the Yankees, if you watch Barstool Sports, that Mush guy, because that's what his head's full with, Mush, went and people were paying to chat. You don't even have to pay to chat. People were paying to chat, and he turned that off. Still collected all the money, but just wouldn't have it.
I did go to Barstool, the bar Barstool in Nashville this weekend.
No, you sat on a Barstool.
No, I went to the Barstool bar.
You fell off a bar stool.
It wasn't that good. It wasn't. It was all dance music in Nashville. I'm like, where's the country? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't frozen. No, but the thing with the big thing with, when you start looking at cornhole is playability is what is going to move this sport forward, right? When you get these games, and I'm not talking these 40, 50 round games. I'm talking about like these block pushes, the roll over like 2 or 3 bags, the airmail, the gamesmanship to advance it forward. That's where this game is going to grow, right? It's not about slide, 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 slide. And if you look at it, bag technology is only getting potentially a little slower, right? You're looking at 9 6s, 8 6s, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and that's the other thing I was going to say is over in Europe, they were playing with just canvas bags. They're now just starting to get into some of those other bags coming through, right? Like I said, I was there with part of the Canadian group. We only played on canvas. Then we started going down, playing down the States. We started kind of bring those bags back up here. They're just going to get better, right? And it's just, like I kind of said, we got some people that come up here now, even still after being online and seeing all these people that are starting to really excel when they do go down to the States and placing and stuff, that, they come up here and they get upset when they go 0-2 and they're done early, right? It's you got to play the game.
I do have a super secret set of bags in here, Doug.
Well, you did post something about it.
Well, I did get a care package to the house this week while I was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and even Derek's there's a lot of good players, but but just after this year, and I kind of felt like it because we finished third, we finished second and a fifth. So you know what? And there's more countries now, but I almost felt like going or replaying the 1972 Phil Esposito rant from Vancouver, right? That they're trying their best out there, right? It's not that they don't care. It's not that they don't want to do it. It's just there's right there, same thing. Russians coming over. Canada, we're perfect. Yeah, well, not the first 4 games.
No, but here's the thing. I mean, it's going to kind of bounce around a little bit, right? Because you're going to get some countries that kind of shoot ahead and then they're going to fall behind, and they're going to shoot ahead and they're going to fall behind. And I just think over the next few years, as we continue with the WCO, it's going to be very interesting to see who kind of rises and falls, because, the U.S. is where it kind of started.
Yep.
And I don't want to say those players are better right now, because guess what? At any point they could fall.
Mm-hmm.
But they're more consistent. They're not better. They're just more consistent right now. They don't get distracted by the 1 miss or the 2 misses or whatever it is. They stay pretty damn steady. And some of the other countries right now that I watched in the WCO this year and last year force a couple more shots, where some of the U.S. players don't do that. I don't care. I heard a lot this year about maybe they sent like the 3rd string team or whatever it was. Guess what? They still won because they played consistent.
And I think that That is the biggest thing because, I keep saying, I think, and thank you for Mr. Pitcher kind of giving me this here quote, but it's that game of checkers and chess. It's that chess game where, you know what? Some of these players, if they miss, they will still kind of keep. They're not thinking that, I got to gain these points. I'm just going to go and just keep it steady. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep it steady. Some of these other newer players thinking, I got to start making big shots to catch up. Right?
Yeah, so they're forcing.
I'm fine to give up a couple points. I'll get it back in the next round.
But listen, you can give up 1 or 2. If you give up more than 5 to 7, that's when it becomes a problem, right? Because that's almost a quarter of the game.
Yeah,
right?
Because if you go for that big shot and you miss, you're not down 3, you're down 6.
You saw some of the best players in the world train at them. They struggled in the beginning playing together.
Yep.
But what did they do? It was a block push, block cut, block roll game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And between the two of them, they kind of battled back in a lot of games and won them because they didn't give up, right? They're like, I'll take my 1 or 2. I won't take my 5 to 8 or 9, right? Well, you'd think they would. And they literally just clawed back into the game. And when you give a Train and Adam 15 points in a game, I don't care if you have 20, you're in trouble because the two of them can claw right back in and win that game.
Yeah. And as Bobby's saying there, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And that's so much with this game. Is some people, one thing, I've got to try and get the 21 quickest. You just got to go.
But sometimes it's a triathlon.
And for Wayne, yes, the WCO events are once a year in the fall here. Derek's saying that you've waited me out a few times. Not sure who he's talking to. Oh, sorry, he's replying to Bobby. The Bobby has waited him out a few times, yes. And then Mr. Soto because when does he not have a big tournament for some sort of charity?
All the damn time he does. Guess what, kids? The Chili Cook-Off Toys for Tots Family Cornhole Tournament will be November 16th. Is another fundraiser. This is Toys for Tots. His last one was for cancer research. Yes.
The Cancer Sucks one. Yep.
Cancer Sucks. So he is forever taking care of his community. Go to Facebook.
Which is what cornhole should be about.
It's all about family and charity. But I'm hearing, Doug, next year, the World Championships will be in September in Paris.
Well, they're going back to Paris?
Back to Paris.
I know the is it Porec in Croatia. I know the mayor there was talking about wanting to bring it back. He was going to pay for them to bring it back.
It could change, but right now I'm hearing to the grapevine, it's back in Paris next year.
And with Bobby, there's he said sometimes only giving up 1 or 2 points or a wash is really a win for a round.
It can be.
It can be a mental win.
Listen, if you're struggling a bit, you're pushing left or right, Bobby, that is a win right there. Only give 1 or 2. Maybe be 8 to 10, maybe, a 7-5. I mean, that is a huge win, giving up 1 to 2 points, because it kind of gives you that confidence back.
Mm-hmm. Seeing 7 in the chat, and Sato they have 5 families for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving. So he had 5 people this past weekend.
No, Doug, he has 5 families next month.
That's right, the celebration on my birthday.
Yes. Listen,
so my birthday is like Christmas in the States because everyone gets together and has a big celebration for my birth. Yeah, I went there. And Sada was saying that airmail can save you from losing 6 points, but it can also lose you 6 points if you don't make it.
Well, it can, because a lot of times when you have that adrenaline pushing, Doug, you are gonna sometimes shoot backside when you don't want to, or sometimes when you want to do a short ML to drag a bag, what will happen? Trampoline right off the back. You hit that bag, pop up, and shoot off the back of the board. Maybe you kick yours in for 3, but sometimes, depending on the round, that can be an automatic 6 points right there.
Last night at our fun cornhole, little story about that is my opponent threw first bag and threw it, and it flopped over the hole, sat on the backside of the hole, right? You know my prowess for airmails, right? My first bag.
Do you have a prowess for airmails?
My first bag I threw. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna have fun with this new guy. I'm gonna try and have some fun. Right? So I go for the and one. Right? Clean airmail. I don't even touch his bag. He throws off. I'm like, okay, I got another shot at this. So bag number 2, I hit his bag because he was hanging in the hole. I push it back. I'm like, oh, I almost got it. Right? He misses his third bag. My third bag, don't I clip it? I bring it back closer to the hole. Right? Now I'm thinking, oh, crap. My fourth bag, I then hit it again, but I knock it on the backside of the hole again. So I almost did it twice. I almost dragged once.
But you still couldn't do it. You still couldn't do it.
Bernie's saying 6-2. Jay's had another home run. I'm still saying 5-2. Bernie, I will take your word for it.
So Jays win this game, it's over, or is this a best of 7?
Well, it's best of 7. They're down 2-0. It can't be over.
Okay. So if the Jays win, it's 1-2?
Yep.
Who are they playing?
Seattle.
Oh.
Keaton, no, I wish I would have had video for this. Like, I know it's hard to believe, but there's times where I do throw a good bag or two in a game. It just happens. But it was last time was great because it was myself and there was 4 other people that were there last night. All started. One couple started a couple weeks ago. Other couple brand new, fresh out of the box last night, and I was like, they didn't even know how to score. They weren't sure how to throw a bag, so I was kind of showing them how to that there. And just, it's where I have my most fun, is when tell people, you know what, I don't care if you hit the board, don't hit the board, just get your mechanics down of just throwing it, right? And then the one guy threw a bag and it only went halfway, right? And I'm like, I couldn't remember his name, but there was the one guy that did do that on ESPN. Yeah, but I talk about that. That's the last time I had a podium at an ACL event, was that first place in Crew Cup. Well, you know what, Keaton? You know, it's an 80-20 thing, but yeah,
it's a 20-80 thing. What?
Me hitting the board and not hitting the board.
Oh, 20-80. I got it.
Yeah, like that's this thing is really. And so those 2 new people that were their first time out, guess what they said as they were leaving? We're bringing more friends out next week. Which, that is the music to my ears with cornhole, is when you get new people saying, you know what, we're going to bring more because it's fun. Right?
So, well, but that's what it's about. Like, People don't understand you cannot make more money unless more people start to play.
And Greg, if you happen to listen to this here, that comes out to play Tuesday nights, he is the best. He is the best guy because he says that I'm so good that I should be taking my glasses off to throw so they have a chance to win.
Has he ever won?
Yeah, he's beat me up. But it's that's the thing is we just have fun and we're going for a liquor license. The hard thing is with the liquor license is that if we do that in the facility at work, we then have to make it 19 plus, right? Which
but I thought Canada was 18 plus drinking.
Quebec, it varies depending on the province.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah, Donnie, Bobby, it is new players helping them out is the best feeling. Is when the new player says we are going to be back out, right? Because I have been to some places before where some new players had to play against some of the top players, and they did not have fun, and they didn't want to come back. We go to another event. Those couple players happen to be there, and some people were the top, then trying to have fun, throwing with the opposite hand and still hitting shots with that, right? And kind of making fun of themselves, but making the other people feel bad as well, right? Is not what we want to have. But, yeah. And as Keaton said, you gamble at 18, drink at 19. Did you freeze up? Or was it me that froze up?
No, so I can lose my paycheck, but I can't drink?
Yes. Was that me that froze up, or was that you that froze up?
I was just being frozen.
Okay. Well, wasn't because on my end you started going a little pixelated. So, but no, it's the new player coming out and having fun is the best feeling in the world. And Bobby, you're right that some people do, and Bobby's always been the guy to, at least when he's come up here, to just go and just try to make everyone have fun. And that's why I miss him coming up here. Can you making even teams? Yeah, I'm not sure the handicap system.
The handicap system's a little tough because there's some players that just want to literally sandbag it a little bit. So handicap's a little tough because a lot of players know how to manipulate the system a little bit. But the only way to combat that is to run your tournament as random.
Mm-hmm.
And you just shuffle it as many times as you want to make it as even as it can be, because you don't want the two best players to play together sometimes, because then it's not fun for everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, is the worst feeling is what I don't like is just you get those league night heroes that come out, right? And you can tell that for that hour before they leave for cornhole, right? They are just sitting at home in front of the mirror with the big smile going, practicing, making sure that finger is like perfect. Because that's what they want. Practicing with that finger. It just drives me nuts.
I practice with one finger before I go to cornhole all the time.
Not that one.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
Not number 2.
Not that finger.
I'm not sure if that's Graham or probably Graham coming in with "Can't Wait for Quebec City." Graham, I can reach over here and I got 4. I got 4 left.
Do I have a patch? Did I get one?
Somebody forgot to order more.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got one right here. Hold on. Wait. This one?
That'd be that one.
Oh, that one right there.
That would be that one.
Doug, that's why I have my patch wall right there behind me.
Mm-hmm. But no, I can't wait for Quebec City getting some stuff started. Got to talk with Corey Russell today. Can't wait. Him and I are going to be having another meeting next week, and gonna see some new things coming up here. We're doing a little testing for the ACL, so we're gonna see just how that works.
I did test some stuff for the ACL when I was in California.
How to be escorted from the building?
No, we tested
Okay.
some.
Okay.
I hung out with Corey, and we tested some software. I did not get thrown out, Doug,
Of that one.
of that tournament.
But it should be fun. I was planning on doing some stuff next week, but then work stuff changed. So I won't be able to do stuff, but I am going to be trying to get some stuff out before going to Quebec. What I love is that right now I know there's still a bunch of teams that are still looking to get signed up, and we are going to have over 100 teams there, which is good for Quebec City. For Quebec, I'm not sure just exactly we had for Drummondville, but I know we do have a lot of new players coming from the east for opens. So it should be a good time.
It would be great time, and I'm still not announcing if I'm coming or not. Stay tuned. Work.
Okay.
It's a whip. Work in progress.
Okay.
Well, my job consists of working nights and weekends. So we'll see what happens, kids.
No,
All right, Dougie. We're almost to the hour mark.
We're almost, yeah. I told the wife I was only going to be an hour with this year.
All right. Send everybody out.
But yeah, so if you want the best stuff, because I'm not sure if it's going to be if you have to hit up Graham or myself or what we're going to be doing with them, but we're only going to have 4 of these. Unless other people want to give theirs up. We've got 4 of these here to give out, so I'm not sure just how we're going to go. Check out East Coast Cornhole. They've got the new page. Make sure you're liking the new page, because all the stuff on the old account, you're probably thinking, these guys haven't put anything out in a while. Go to the new page, like that new page. It's not the Newfoundland dog picture. It is Graham's Pet Puffin Peter. Look for that logo.
What? Pet Puffin Peter?
Yep. That's what I call him. Check out East Coast Cornhole for all of the greatest cornhole merch. Then go to boards. I looked at my boards. I've got to go see Jamie to refurbish mine. But Jamie over at JC Cornhole, and then I have mine upstairs because I was wearing them all weekend. Hay is for horses. Corn is for cornhole players. Get yourself some corn dudes. Go over and talk to Pierre. And if you don't have them now, you can't order them before Quebec City. He's going to have some in Quebec City, so go and check him out. And then there's that other one, Donnie.
Oh, which one is that? Is that the corn dudes?
Well, yeah, that's corn. I just talked about corn dudes.
Wait. Oh, Titan cornhole bags BoardGameGeek.com. The best boards, bags in the game. And stay tuned.
From the lower 48, because it's got.
Yeah, low 48. Stay tuned because there may be something new coming out.
Okay, I know you're away. They may have already announced it.
Yeah, but don't worry. Nobody's seen them yet. It's still a secret. They haven't been released.
I've seen pictures online.
You might have seen pictures, but the bags are pretty damn sexy.
There's pictures of the bags online.
Well, somebody on this chat has already released pictures.
You? Because I'm pretty sure.
No, he's from that way.
I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was him.
Well, he did release a picture,
I don't know.
and the company released a amazing video.
Probably gonna go to that place in the Grand Cayman. Has that sort of place. It does, yeah. I've had to tell people that there's even a sign and everything. Let's see if I can find it here. When I went on my cruise, I was there. So for people, you want to tell me to go there? I've already been. Where's it at now? I like this having a second screen that I can scroll through. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice you can see it. Nobody else can.
Yeah, well, that's let's see if I can do this here now. It's going to there. There.
There we go.
Yep, he's going to there. First showing that. Yeah, so if you want to tell me to go there, I've already been there, and I actually have the T-shirt as well. Yeah, Graham says you'll be able to find the ECC gear at the Corn Dudes tent while in Quebec City.
All right.
That's it. So there's that, and then as always, because Lance helps me out at times, is I'm wearing the jersey. I just hit the mic. I'm going right there. The 24/7 Cornhole. Go and check them out. They have live feeds on all the time. Some great people down in North Carolina with the Strike Eagle Cornhole and all that. They're great stuff down there. And then, of course, the guy they tried to look and steal a seat while in London at the Palace. They were looking for the King seat, couldn't get it. Being Graham, the other guy, Derek. Okay.
Who?
Glenn.
So who's the other guy?
Glenn.
The other
Glenn.
guy? The other guy?
Glenn. And that other guy. Which if you would have been there tonight, there's still time. $10 orders of wings. Tonight you're gonna watch the end of the Blue Jays game. Because that's all we do here. Right? That's all that this show is.
The show is based on winging it.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Exactly, Bobby. The ECC is some of the greatest gear and greatest people, but to that, Donnie, are we gonna talk this weekend? Got anything going on Saturday night?
We will see what's going on this weekend.
Okay.
We're gonna keep the people in suspense right now.
For him, I'm probably gonna be back Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. But yeah, have fun. Who cares about payouts? Just go and have fun. I forgot where the end button was on here. Just go have fun and just be nice to people. And just remember that there's always somebody better coming along. That's all.